everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Key with Everything Key, and today I am bringing you another amazing recipe. We are making jerk shrimp pasta, y'all. Rasta pasta, whatever you prefer to call it. I guarantee you it is absolutely delicious. If you want to see how to make it, make sure that you keep watching the video. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure that your post notifications are turned on so you're notified each and every time a new video drops. So first we're going to start by cooking the pasta noodles. I have a pot of water that I'm adding some salt to. All you have to do is follow the directions on the side of the box and it'll tell you exactly how to make it, how long to cook your noodles for, and everything. So my water is boiling right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and add my noodles. I'm going to cook those for about 11 minutes and they should look a little like this. So my noodles are finished. I'm going to go ahead and drain them, and then also make sure that you save some of that pasta water to thin out your sauce later on. So I have about 1.5 pounds of Colossal sized shrimp that have been cleaned and deveined that I'm adding about a teaspoon of olive oil to. I have a tablespoon of jerk seasoning that I'm going to go ahead and combine with our shrimp. We're going to just mix that up until all of our shrimp have just a little bit of that seasoning on it. I don't know about y'all, but everything is easier when you use your hands. So if you gotta use your hands, do what you gotta do, but just do it. You feel me? Okay, so now that we have that mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and add our seasonings, in which I will drop all of these seasonings that I'm using in the description box below. But we have a little smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, some Cajun seasoning, some jerk seasoning, and they're just gonna mix that all up until everything is well combined. So now I have a skillet that's been heating at a medium-high temperature that I'm adding some olive oil to. So I'll go ahead and add our shrimp, and we'll get all of those added in. It doesn't take a very long time to cook your shrimp, so you really want to cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, and then we'll go ahead and flip them. Want to make sure that we do not overcook our shrimp because nobody likes rubbery shrimp. It's just not good. It will ruin the whole thing. So let's just cook these for about 3 to 4 minutes until they are perfectly cooked. My shrimps are about ready to be flipped. You can tell because the tails are turning pink and then they're also curling in. So I'm going to go ahead and just flip the shrimp over and let the other side cook for about another 3 to 4 minutes. Look how beautiful these look so far, and it smells amazing. This jerk seasoning on these shrimp, y'all, you gotta believe me when I tell you. So when you make this, make sure that you leave a comment if you make this dish and tell me how you like it. Look how amazing these shrimps look, y'all. So these have been cooking for about 4 minutes on the other side. They are now finished. They are perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them from our skillet and just set them to the side. We will pick them back up when we're ready for them. And look at all that seasoning at the bottom of our skillet. But don't worry, because we're going to We're gonna get that all. No seasonings left behind. Okay, so now that our shrimps are removed, we can go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of butter to our skillet. And this is going to help get all of that seasoning, y'all. I told y'all no seasonings left behind, and we about to get this all. You feel me? I don't know what it is about melted butter, but it smells so good when it's cooking. But this looks great. We're gonna go ahead and just add in our veggies now. I have a half of a chopped onion. I'm going to add in a full green bell pepper as well as a full sweet red pepper as well. I like to cut my veggies in strips just because it just looks better in the dish, but feel free to chop them however you prefer to chop them. But we're gonna go ahead and get all of our veggies added, and we're gonna give that a nice mix to also kind of pick up that season that we have at the bottom. So I'm just gonna use the vegetables to kind of pick that up. So I have some garlic paste that I'm adding to the veggies, and you can use garlic paste or you can also use minced garlic, but I prefer to use garlic paste. This is, again, my holy grail in the kitchen. I love it. It tastes absolutely amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and add that and give our veggies another mix. These have been cooking for about 5 to 6 minutes. They're looking good so far, but I do want to cook those peppers down just a little bit more, so I'll cook them for another 5 minutes. And this is what they look like after that 5 to 6 minutes, y'all. Look how delicious those veggies look. Look at that seasoning that's all on there, y'all. Everything is nice and soft. Our onions are translucent, our peppers are soft, and these are absolutely perfect. So our veggies are perfect. So now we're just going to add in about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream to our veggies, and we're going to let that simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes. And you can already tell that it is going to be seasoned so good. You can see all of that delicious jerk seasoning that we have from our veggies all mixed in there. It is going to be so good, y'all. So we're just going to let that simmer for just a few minutes before we add in our cheese. All right, so our sauce has been simmering for about 3 to 4 minutes. So now I'm going to add in about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. We're going to stir our cheese in, and the cheese is actually going to help thicken up our sauce. So we're just going to mix that in, y'all. It smells absolutely delicious in here. So we can never have enough cheese, y'all. So I'm adding a half a cup of mild cheddar cheese, and I'm going to give that a nice mix. And the cheddar cheese just adds such a wonderful texture. It just makes our sauce so much more creamy, and we can just tell, look how creamy the sauce is. Look at all of that cheese. Ooh, it looks so dang on good, y'all. Our sauce has been simmering for about 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm going to add just a little bit more Parmesan cheese. I have a teaspoon of that spicy jerk seasoning, and I'm going to add just a couple of more dashes of the dry jerk seasoning as well as some smoked paprika. So now this is the point where we're seasoning our sauce to taste. You want to make sure that you have the right amount of salt. If you want it spicier, you can add some cayenne pepper, some black pepper, or even more Cajun seasoning. So you just want to make sure that your sauce tastes good, and this is the point where we're doing that. So look how beautiful that looks. We're going to just give that a nice mix. Y'all, it smells so good in here. Our sauce looks absolutely amazing. If you want a thinner sauce, this is where you would add in your leftover pasta water. Me personally, I like a thicker sauce because it looks, look at that. Look at this sauce, y'all. It is perfect. Absolutely perfect, y'all. So now we're going to add in our pasta noodles. and we're just going to mix that in with our sauce. So now that we have our noodles combined with our sauce, we can go ahead and re-add our shrimp back to our dish and give that a nice mix as well. So our pasta has been simmering for about maybe 2 minutes at a very low temperature. So now I have some chopped green scallions or stallions that I'm going to add into the dish and just mix that all up. Now those green onions add a nice flavor as well as a nice bright color. So we gave that a nice toss, y'all, and look how beautiful this pasta turned out. It is so pretty. It looks absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to enjoy. So now we can just go ahead and plate our pasta. Look how beautiful this pasta looks. So I have some shrimps with the tail on that I saved just for plating purposes that I'm going to go ahead and add to the top of our dish. And it looks absolutely beautiful if you ask me. We also have some more green onions that I'm going to add for just a little bit more brightness, as well as some more Parmesan cheese. And this pasta is complete, y'all. It is ready to eat. We made this dish in less than 30 minutes. It is so quick, so simple, so easy, so delicious. This is for my single mothers, my single fathers, married, single, bachelor, bachelorette, whoever is in charge of whipping in the kitchen, baby, this is for you. If you like this video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that your post notifications are turned on so that you're notified each and every time a new video posts. Thank you for watching.